I want you to see my shit.
I'm cracking up. Okay, so yeah, we back, season 2, episode 2,
Two.
and it's your favorite fucking duo again. So yeah, we've been going for a little bit, but we back now, and I want to basically get into a topic that's been like surfacing like TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. We're gonna segue into that for a little bit, but basically I just wanted to get your thoughts on like
the fucking flow.
so it's this ongoing thing on TikTok that has now transitioned over to Instagram, where it's like these, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't even give a fuck, because this our shit. These whitewashed ass black people that's not fucking with ghetto or hood black people, and only reason why I'm like I got like different like opinions with people. Like I asked Nafis about it, I asked his friend Jazz about it, like I asked Bianca about it. Like I was just talking to him about it, because I'm just like, it's been an ongoing thing on TikTok, and now it's transitioned over to like Instagram, and people was making videos about it and talking about it and shit like that. So I'm just like, what's your opinion on that? Like
that's classism, to keep it short. And I feel like it's crazy the fact that it's black people that cut that part off. It's crazy that there are black people that would kind of look down on other black people for what they don't have, when we're all in the same struggle, not only in this country but in the world, because there's no place in the world where white supremacy has not touched, right? So it's like, for you to be looking down on me because you're like, what, upper middle class, and maybe I'm an around the way kind of swirl, is crazy to me. You're blessed to have been able to grow up with,
honestly,
whatever
I feel
you have,
like
but come on now,
the whitewashed blacks, and for the haters that's probably going to be like, oh well, because people talk proper doesn't mean that you can talk proper, and you can code switch all you want. That is fine, that is okay. I understand that. You still want to articulate your words and things like that, this, that, and the third, but you really don't. If that's not how you naturally talk, what the fuck is you talking like that for? Because you can still articulate what the fuck you got to say and still sound how you sound on a regular basis with your family.
Yeah.
Now, granted, if that's how you sound with your family, whatever like that, and that's how you sound with your friends, that's cool. And that's that's your, I guess, your accent or your lingo, whatever, however the fuck you talk, that's cool. I understand. But it's really it's the blacks that's like, they think they white because they got they somewhere in their life where they got, I guess, a nice job, and they got a nice car or whatever like that. Most of their friends is white, and this, that, and the third.
It just means that the brainwashing that was basically the plan to do to us has taken effect on a lot of us, and that was the plan. So it was like, people feel like they gotta assimilate to whatever, like, the quote unquote dominant culture is or whatever. So I feel like, even like I've noticed and stuff, like, remember when when Kanye first came out, he was just talking like a regular nigga from the shop, but if you notice, during and after the Kardashians, he talks really like proper now, and I'm just like, what's it giving? Probably not the best example, but that's just one of the people that I've seen where I'm just like, I peeped that subtle change. Or even back in the day, when like certain artists that I used to fuck with that was black, they would go on, and I'm showing my age by mentioning these platforms, but you had 106 in Park and you had TRL. When they was on 106 in Park, they was talking with all the slang and shit like that. They go on TRL, they was like, yeah, yeah. And I'm like,
exactly,
girl.
My whole thing, just being candid about it, is at the end of the day, I feel like I don't care if you whitewash black or you ghetto black, and you got friends or whatever like that, that's, you got a large group of friends that is white. At the end of the day, if some shit was to go down, they not gonna have your motherfucking black, because at the end of the day, you black to them still. I don't care how whitewashed you is. I don't care how proper you talk. I don't care what kind of job you got. If your skin is brown, you're still black to them. So come on, I don't understand what the whole thing is about them whitewashed people talk about, oh, they don't fuck with ghetto people and they don't fuck with hood people. They just don't want to be around it at the end of the day because then I don't know.
I get like on their side, like the bougie side, they like, okay, well, the hood people, y'all are perpetuating the stereotypes that we trying to get away from. We trying to show that, like, you know, we're high class and we're upper echelon and we're worthy of X, Y, and Z. And y'all are kind of setting us back with, like, you know, the ratchet behavior. But I'm just like, again, the brainwashing has taken effect. Like, but what's crazy is, like, we know that, well, most of us know that, right? But we still continue to like indulge in, again, the quote unquote dominant culture. So because what everybody's just trying to win, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they just want to be seen as somebody. So I feel like that's what it's about, like on their end. But for me, I'm like, I can meet a person that's from like the ghetto or whatever like that, and they might be a bit rough around the edges, but like it's a lot of gems that you can find in these like gutter ass places. People that have more substance and more value as far as what I really think is more the most valuable in life than the motherfuckers with all the money in the world and that, you know, is of some type of affluence and prominence in society. So it's just about how you look at shit.
Which is a good segue into the third topic, which is, do you feel like when you make like a certain amount of money or you like make a lot of money, does it change you? Does it like make you act different?
I don't think
for some of you bitches it do, because I'll be seeing it.
I don't think it changes you. I think it just brings out who you really were the whole time. Like if you really were like being fake humble the whole time, but you really deep down was a nasty ass bitch. Like once you feel like, oh, I'm that bitch because I got the money, you're gonna start just being who you actually really was the whole time. Honestly.
And then I feel like when it really do come to a lot of money, which I did see a post on Instagram. It said for anybody who ever made their first $10,000, that's when you can tell the type of person that person is, whether it is like a resourceful kind of person or if they're just a materialistic person. Because if they blew that $10,000 on like material things, you can just tell what that kind of person is going to be. So, and my opinion on that is, it's like, just from my experience, people that I do see that now that didn't make a lot of money, but now do make some kind of like, you know, substantial amount of money and things like that, I can see the difference in them.
Yeah,
I can see the difference in them. Because it's a lot of people, you know, Instagram, social media is very telling of people. Like, so when I be seeing people post like, oh yeah, you know, when I get a man, they need to buy me the Louis and the Chanel and the Fendi, and I want all the designer stuff, and I want the nice stuff, and I want to be taken to this restaurant, this, that, and the third. Whole time, the upscale restaurants, they food be nasty as hell, barely be motherfucking seasoned anyway. Like, take me to motherfucking Fridays. I don't give a fuck about no steak 48. I'll go there maybe once, but I'm pretty sure that. No, like, Outback got better steaks than steak 48. I'm not paying $50 for no little ass steak when I can go to Outback and get me a six.
I feel you on that.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel like, yeah, like let's go to places that are of quality, but we don't have to go there just because, you know, one plate costs you like, I don't know, $50, $60, $70, $80, $100. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I want to go places where the service is good, the food is good, the drinks is good, and we can make good memories. Now, if that might be a steak 48, that's cool. But it could also be a Fridays. I feel like we could do a little bit of both. Like, let's just enjoy each other. You know what I'm saying? But like, as far as like taking trips to places too, like, yeah, we can go to like, you know, exotic locales, but even once we've done like the touristy shit, I want to pull up to the hood and see how the people really living. Like, where the lit bars at?
That's what the fuck I be liking to do. I be liking that same shit. I be liking that same shit.
Let's do a little bit of it all. You know what I mean?
And whole time, and that's, which is another thing, because that's for the people that do be having a lot of money, that be liking to go on trips and be liking to go overseas or be liking to go to different states or whatever like that, this and the third, and then they go and explore restaurants or bars or clubs or hookah lounges. Whole time in that state, the bars and the restaurants that they be going to be the low budget joints to the people that actually live in that state or in that country. You know what I'm saying?
Now, and when you have like a lot of money, it is more a high risk danger for you to just go to some random mom and pop shop in around the way. Like you don't want to do that, especially if you're a public figure or something like that. But I just think that still keeping it real and being humble, regardless of what you have or don't have, I just think is just really important. Because I've had so many fun times at, like you said, like a Fridays or whatever like that. Even though I like going to the little frou fancy spots too, but like, come on, it's just like if you turning your nose up at Fridays because you think you're too good for it, versus, oh well, I don't like the quality of the food versus this other place that I go. Okay, like if it's the latter, I could get it, but if you just being on some bougie shit, like the fuck, the bitch, calm down, because like if you didn't have this money today or tomorrow, then who would you be? So you can't place like
A whitewash nigga.
yeah, you can't place your the value of who you are on like what's in your bank account. It's just dumb, and then you gonna always be chasing that shit, always chasing status, clout. Not mad at chasing the bag, but like, what do you do with the money when you get it though? You know what I'm saying?
They blow that shit on materialistic things. I'd be feeling like,
And it's cool. Get yourself a little. If you came up, you could treat yourself to a little something. But like,
yeah,
it's more important things that can be done with like actual wealth. Like
exactly.
it's people. I don't want to say I'm corny and nothing like that, but it's people that's really fucking out here starving and shit like that. So it's just like, do something with your money to make sure that you're contributing to society. But it's, you know, you go flex a little bit, but just don't place again like too much value in that on your own identity because of what you got.
And that's another thing too, because if that money do go away, then whitewash motherfuckers ain't gonna know what the motherfucking do. And if y'all do know what the fucking do, if y'all lost the money, y'all gonna have to resort back to that ghetto shit. So I don't even know why they be turning up their nose up against, against hood and ghetto people, because yeah, if you lost all your money and you lost your job today or tomorrow, what you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do?
Y'all are looking to fuck stupid.
Yeah, like
So
that topic is it's been like an ongoing thing. It's been on my mind for a little bit. I've been wanting to talk about this because I can't stand no whitewashed ass motherfucker. I can't, because like, you're black at the end of the day. Why are you trying to be white? You're not white.
yeah, I think again, well, really not just about them. When I say them again, powers that be, like trying to brainwash us into believing that we're not good enough. They brainwash their own into believing that they're actually superior. So it's just like a never ending cycle of fuckery, basically. So I don't know. It's a sick, sad world. Let's just chalk it up to that.
I was going to say one more comment, but I'm gonna save that for my head. I'm gonna say
Around you that really care about you, love you, value you for who you are, or you have like a lot of people around you that are just around because you got it.
yeah.
So I feel like a lot of them people that be having bread like that, it looks like outwardly that you have it together, but like they be suffering in other ways just because they may not have like no real love in their life, or they feel the constant pressures to maintain a certain image and stuff like that. So it's all kind of things. I feel like money, although money cannot buy you happiness, it makes shit a lot better, but it cannot buy you happiness. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, and I ain't saying that we not in the pursuit of lay bag. Oh yes, we are. Mm-hmm. But it's just understanding like the fact that nothing in life is certain and nothing is forever. So if you are blessed enough in this lifetime to like accumulate wealth, great for you. But just remember that at the end of the day, we all just people. My God, today. We all just people. It don't matter what you got or what you don't have. Like, it's just remembering like the humanity of it all. So yeah, don't treat other people like shit because you deem them as not have as much worth as you. Mm-hmm. Because you could very easily be that person or be in their shoes. All it takes is for one thing to go left and everything to go spiraling down. So like, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, and for the hoes that do be turning their nose up at the ghetto and the hood people, whatever like that, whenever you do come across them, I just say, instead of turning your nose up at them, you know, speak life into them, because you ain't no better than that person. Because I'm pretty sure if you got into a scuffle, that nigga gonna beat you the fuck up anyway with your whitewashed ass. Oh, that gets me sick so bad. I can't believe it's people out here turning up against other black people because they more ghetto or more hood than them.
Chill.
What the fuck? Oh, that shit got me tight. That shit really did get me tight. And then the when I first heard about it is because this one girl was on Instagram talking about it. People were so mad at her, they dug into her whole history. Why the girl got a fucking mugshot? So you over here turning your nose up at ghetto and hood people whole time. You got a mugshot.
But people be showing you what their insecurities are all the time by the shit that they project on other people. So you got a past rap sheet, and so now you're trying to disassociate yourself with that by turning your nose up at people who come from the same shit that you done came from. Granted, that's great if you're not doing those things no more. If you've grown beyond that and you're living better, you know that's cool. But you ain't got to shame nobody else for where they're at.
Yeah.
You know, I always say like, what this person eat don't make me shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna be overly invested in like what they doing or what they not doing. I'm just gonna worry about what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? The minute that what you're doing affects me negatively, then we got beef. But other than that, I don't care if that bitch wanna be over there on the bar with 2 bottles of Hennessy in her hand, hollering "free my baby dad." Then she can do that. I'd probably be entertained by it. Would I do that? Probably not. But not mad at you, girl.
Fuck my baby dad.
That's my shit. Shout out Sexy Red. Oh my gosh.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, y'all. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. This is episode 2. Y'all favorite fucking duo. We out.